What's going on, guys? My name is Drew and welcome to episode 3 of this FM22 Beta here at Leicester City. The title is OutFOXing the opposition, and that is what we're still trying to do. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please do like, comment and subscribe. Let's run the intro and I'll be back in a sec. Right, guys, so since that last episode, which ended with that comfortable 4-2 win over Cluj, we've then had some indifferent results. We drew against Brentford in the league away. Goals from Albrighton and Onyeka for Brentford. Quite a frustrating game, that one. Obviously, lots of yellow cards for us as well. We then played Wolves and beat them quite comfortably, actually, 3-0. I wasn't expecting that sort of result, given that we drew against Brentford, but we did pretty well. Perez, Vardy and Maddison grabbing us the goals there. We then had what is comfortably our game of the season, which was a 3-2 win against Real Betis. The reason it's game of the season is you can see that they were 2-0 up after 39 minutes. We came back just on half time with Sionchu to make it 2-1. We then had an own goal gifted to us, luckily, from Miranda. That made it 2-2. And then the 89th minute, Harvey Barnes steps up and grabs us the winner. I did not see it coming. I thought, given how well Betis played, that we were going to massively struggle in that game, having gone 2-0 down by almost half time. But we bounced back pretty well. So yeah, I was on a bit of a high following that Real Betis game. And then we played Burnley. And you can see the result, 4-3 to them. We had a player sent off. You can see when the goals were scored as well. Not a great performance from us and not a good way to bounce back from that really epic win against Real Betis. At least we followed it up with a win in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. We're now in the quarterfinals where we play Everton. So that's going to be a tough challenge for us, but we could be on for some further silverware. Obviously, we already won the Community Shield at the start of the season, beating Manchester City. But I'd be pretty chuffed with a Carabao Cup as well, potentially. Today's games, though, are going to be against Norwich City, and then we've got that home tie against Real Betis. Hopefully, it won't be a similar game to this one, and it's just a comfortable win for us. Just before we get into those couple of games, in terms of where we are then in the respective leagues, we're currently sitting 8th in the Premier League. Played 8, so we got a couple of games on Leeds. Won 4, drawn 1, lost 3, unfortunately. That's the problem. We've lost too many games. That game against Burnley, we obviously got beat by Everton as well at the start of the season, and Manchester United as well. We're only 3 points off of Villa in 6th, and obviously we've got a couple of games in hand. Well, one game in hand on Villa, so still early days, isn't it? I'm obviously really happy with how we've done in the Europa League. Played 3, won 3, which I think is pretty impressive because I thought Monaco and Betis were going to be our big challengers. We've beaten Monaco, we've beaten Betis, only just. So we're looking pretty comfortable there, and we can start looking to potentially rotate players when we need to as well. As I say, in terms of the Carabao Cup, we've been drawn against Everton. Manchester City is still in it, and Chelsea is still in it as well. So hopefully Crystal Palace and Newcastle can get some victories there, and then maybe we've got a chance. We still have to beat Everton though, and as we know, they beat us at the start of the season. And then there you go, you can see we won the Charity Shield at the start of the season. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, do check them out as well. We'll give you a bit of a background to the save and how we did at the start of the season. Let's get into our first game then of this episode, and that's the away tie at Norwich City, who are currently sitting in the bottom 3. So 3 points should be pretty comfortable today, hopefully. So as per procedure, I've loaded up Norwich City's transfers. They haven't done anything really. They did a free transfer, which was Angel Romero, a 29-year-old Paraguayan striker. So yeah, that's the sort of business they have done in the transfer window. Not quite a Cabellos, is it? So in terms of the lineup today, then we've got Schmeichel in goal. We've got Albrighton as our right back. I noticed that he can play there, and currently Pereira is struggling fitness-wise. Fofana and Evans as our centre-backs, with Bertrand as our left-back. Tielemans and Ndidi in midfield. Barnes, Perez and Maddison playing just behind Jamie Vardy. So 15 minutes into the game, apparently we've had a couple of shots. Nothing worthy of a highlight though. We are still playing this on extended. 2D as well, obviously. But yeah, they've not had a single shot. We've apparently had 3. Oh, we are getting a highlight now, which appears to be for them. Surely they're not going to score with their first shot on target. No, it's a corner. I've demanded more of the players because really we're not doing anything in this first half. Maddison now. And Ndidi straight at the goalkeeper. That's really our first highlight of the game. That's taken, what, 25 minutes? As Norwich push through forward now. Out to Aarons. It's a really good outlet for them. And Romero, I thought that was going to be the moment. I thought he was going to score against us then. Slightly changed a couple of the instructions. Let's see if that makes a difference. Maddison now. Tielemans, straight at gun. Got a corner out of it. Albrighton with it. And it's cleared by Norwich. Couple of minutes left of the first half. Literally nothing happening at all in this game so far. That is half time, and that was pretty disappointing. Apparently, like I say, 6 shots, 4 on target. XG's not suggesting we should have had a goal. Given away quite a bit of possession as well. Our pass completion isn't great. Yeah, pretty rubbish first half for us. I might come out and go attacking in the second half, maybe. Pretty disappointing all round. Cabellos has come on for the second half for Tielemans. Didn't have a great first half, but to be fair, I could have substituted most of the team. Albrighton, Perez, Albrighton again, Ndidi, Barnes, Cabellos, just over. Instant impact from him, but just over the crossbar. Right, I have switched it up. We've gone with 2 up top. Daka and Vardy are up top on their own. Literally push the midfielders up as well, because we can't seem to break Norwich down at the moment. Don't let them score with their second attempt on goal. Aarons, and it's blocked by Cabellos. We're still not clearing it though. As the ball's put in again, Romero straight at Schmeichel. 15 minutes left in the game. What a frustrating start to the episode this is going to be if we don't come away with a win. Given that Norwich are currently 3rd from bottom. Long ball up to Romero, wins it against Castagna. Evans clears it. Daka can't hold it up. It's coming back at us now. Barnes, Vardy, Cabellos. Needs a nice ball to Daka. Good save from the goalkeeper. Last few seconds of the game, and that's it. Wow. I can only apologise for that. What an absolute shit show from us. Vardy on a 5.9. Really didn't work at all, did it? No matter what we did. I had the 4-2-3-1 going. I then had Cabellos sort of here, supporting the sort of wingers so they could push forward. And Ndidi obviously protecting the back 4. Obviously went with 2 up top as well. That still didn't seem to make any difference. 12 shots we had, 5 on target. Got possession in the end. Our pass completion was not great. Fouled a lot as well. Had plenty of corners but just didn't make the most of them. Yeah, Norwich properly frustrated us then without really doing anything themselves. Bring on Betis. Before we get into the Betis game, I thought I'd make the most of the data hub. And I will be dipping into it through this save and obviously through the series. But I thought I'd have a look at it for that last game against Norwich and have a look at the XG part. It says here we put out a good performance according to XG, as our total XG was greater than our opponents, which we can see here versus Norwich's XG. Pleasingly, we have more shots. However, we converted them at a similar awful rate to Norwich City. We had a similar number of individual high quality chances to our opponent, which is a worry as our average shot quality was higher. So yeah, frustrating. I think I was deploying a sort of shoot on sight policy rather than the work the ball into the box, which explains why I guess we have more shots, which is right, but obviously we didn't convert them because we were probably snatching at them, given that we were having more shots on target and probably trying to shoot from all impossible angles. But really good stat, that. Nothing we didn't already know, but obviously we're hoping to improve that against Betis in this next game. Okay, so the game against Betis, we've got Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Evans, Sionchu and Bertrand in defence, Tielemans, and I've slightly pushed up Cabellos into a Mazzana role to see if we can get the best out of him. No Ndidi for this game, Albrighton on the right, Perez just behind Vardy and Barnes on the left. Let's get into this game then and hopefully grab a win. I really do think though, so looking at the teams, Betis could potentially be a really good save for somebody. I don't know if anyone is doing a Betis save, but they've got a pretty good squad. You've got Hector Bellerin, you've got Juan Miranda, you've got William Carvalho, Tello, Canales as well, Fekir and William Jose. Not a bad squad. I'm just looking at the bench as well, see if anyone stands out. Claudio Bravo, I assume that's the ex-Manchester City goalkeeper. They've got Joaquin still as well. He's still going. Diego Lainez, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, pretty good squad. Maybe a potential future save for us could be Real Betis. But let's get into this and hopefully it'll be a bit more of an entertaining match than that game against Norwich. Fekir, he's got to be the danger man, hasn't he, for them. Tielemans, Evans, though, we win it back well. Pereira gets the ball in. Doesn't come to anything. We're coming at them again. Vardy! Oh, what a chance that was. Just headed over. I don't know if he was offside. I'm also working the ball into the box now. I'm doing less of the shoot on sight as Cabellos goes close. Just to see if that helps us a bit more. We work it from a throw-in really well, actually. Albrighton. Pereira still has it somehow. Pereira in the box and he wins a corner out of it. Albrighton with the ball in. Sionchu 1-0. There we go. Albrighton with the corner. Sionchu with, I assume, the header. Let's see in 3D. Yeah, there we go. Good header as well. Better first half, I think, from us there than the Norwich game. Obviously, we've managed to do one better and get a goal. More so than we did in that Norwich game. But yeah, pretty decent performance from us. See if we can continue it on into the second half. Last 15 minutes of the game then. This game's flying by. I just had to check that we're still on extended. I thought maybe we were on key the way the game's been going. As we have another shot, Silva with the save. We're just ready to pounce, aren't we? Ready to counter-attack. Well, Canales is in. Tello, good save from Schmeichel. There we go, 1-0. I can say that's a pretty solid performance from us. Better than the Norwich game. We actually took our chance, but yeah, Vardy, 6.5. Not great, but doesn't matter. We got the points that we needed. That should take us through to the knockout stage. Right, guys, that will complete episode 3. Apologies for the entertainment in that episode. A disappointing 0-0 draw against Norwich, but a decent win for us in the Europa League, which should take us through to the knockout stages. I'll play on again now, probably until the Manchester City game on the 1st of December. We'll probably have Man City and Brighton, I guess, as our next live com. Obviously, depending on anything changing in terms of cup fixtures, etc. But just as a reminder, if you are new to the channel and you've enjoyed it so far, you probably won't have enjoyed that episode because it was pretty poor from us. But if you have, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.